When I started microsoldering, I struggled. I knew nothing. I didn't know how to solder properly. I didn't know how to trace a short, and schematics looked like a complete chaos. But after a 6-day hands-on training and using structured learning, together with the right tools, everything finally clicked. Hey repair pros, it's Javi with Mr. Phone Doctor. If you're trying to get into iPhone microsoldering and feel overwhelmed, this is for you, because I started from zero. No electronics background, no schematic reading skills, no understanding of rails. When I first started watching Rewa Academy's iPhone microsolder training, it was tricky for me. They cover board architecture, power rail generation, PMIC relationships, how to read schematics, how to trace lines, how to diagnose short circuits. The training is structured and detailed, but I'm more of a hands-on learner. Without touching boards yet, it felt like I was trying to understand a map without ever seeing the city. So I made the decision to go all in. I did a 6-day hands-on microsolder training with Martin at EasyFix. For 6 full days, we focused on heat control, airflow management, safe component removal, proper pad preparation, reballing, precision under the microscope. But the biggest shift was diagnostics. Martin constantly asked, "What rail is this? Where does it originate? What does it feed?" At first, I couldn't answer those questions, but working physically on boards gave me context. Once I started combining hands-on training with Rewa's structured lessons, I began to use the Refox Bitmap. This is where things really started making sense. Refox Bitmap lets you search specific rail names, visually map components, see exactly where components are located on the board, cross-reference schematic information with the physical layout. For someone like me who learns visually, this was huge. Instead of just reading a rail name on a schematic, I could see exactly where the capacitor or the coil lived on the board. This is when everything finally clicked. Now my process looked like this. Identify the shorted rail, search it in the Refox Bitmap, locate components physically, isolate the short logically. Before I was guessing, now I had a system to follow. What I learned is simple. Hands-on builds confidence, structured training builds understanding. Tools like Refox Bitmap bridge the gap between theory and physical board. The day 6 training gave me feel, Rewa Academy gave me structure. Refox Bitmap gave me a visual clarity, and that combination is what made everything click. If you're starting from zero like I did, don't get discouraged. You don't have to know everything all in one day. Get hands-on, study structured training, use the right tools. Eventually, the board stops looking intimidating and it starts looking logical. For any of you out there who are looking at getting into microsoldering, I highly recommend Rewa's Academy. They have a lot of information on here that can be useful for when you're ready to take the next step and do a hands-on course. For me, as I said earlier, hands-on was better than actual studying it on the computer. Once I understood the hands-on, got an understanding of how the shorts worked, I was able to apply what I learned and pair it with Rewa's Academy, which was astronomical because I was already understanding how the rails and components were wired on the logic boards. Now this is just a new chapter for me and Mr. Phone Doctor. I am no master microsolder at this moment, but I am continuing practicing the logic and of course the theory on repairing iPhones. Luckily, I do have some great assistants such as Martin to help out when I have some questions and doubts. So I do recommend you all, if you're interested, find a mentor, find someone that you know that understands this and take a course with them. They'll be more than happy to help you out afterwards. Anytime you go and you train, you're basically investing in yourself, which is highly recommended. It's going to definitely boost your repair business in the long run. So highly recommend training and of course Rewa's Academy and Bitmap. So if you guys want to check them out a little bit more further, I'll leave links down below to both Martin for hands-on and to Rewa's Bitmap. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.